Had to take this reading to a part 2, okay? So I'm going to give a quick summary here just in case you guys missed. We had here, it's like you pulled your energy back from someone here, okay? And now this Six of Cups is wanting to return, they're planning on how they're going to come towards you here. We also got there's a distance here. For some of you, you could live hours, miles apart. For a lot of you, it could even be overseas or across water is what I'm picking up. But you pulled your energy away and decided to go down a road of like self-discovery. Really, for a lot of you, I feel like it was more of a spiritual quest, like finding yourself again, finding your purpose in life, really just picking up the pieces after the situation. But they're showing me that this person's not ready to let you go here, and they're determined to come back in. And I also felt it's like you see this someone as someone very special in your life. Even though you're not together, there was a sense that you almost felt like this person saved you or rescued you from a situation, okay? And also helped you walk away from that situation. They're showing this person returning back into your life and bringing happiness and joy back into an equation and into a kind of a family life here. It could be your family or a blended family is what I was picking up on. And this is where we had to end the reading. So this is just a quick recap. We got age gap, okay? So this keeps coming up in my readings, guys. We got an age gap coming out here, and someone afraid of what other people might think in regards to the difference in the ages here, okay? But I'm hearing it's like they no longer view that and they no longer care about that anymore. It's like they've had a wake-up call. You've inspired them to go on some sort of a self-discovering journey like what you've gone on here. You've really inspired them, and they've actually had some sort of a breakthrough, a rediscovery in themselves here. This person is clearly on a mission in order to come in and to come in right here. This is someone who comes across very kind of serious, like no emotion, but on the inside, this is someone who is so romantic and is very soft in a way that they're just showing me a teddy bear, okay? Someone very kind, very caring, and it's like the little details. It's just the little details that they remember. But your angels are saying there is going to be a fresh start when it comes to this individual here. So let's get an overall energy of this connection and see, what do we need to know about this connection? Tell us more. You're being told when it comes to this connection, it's time for you to take back control of your life and do whatever makes you happy. Don't be taking anyone else's feelings into consideration or what people may think. Do what makes you happy and free yourself from what people think. They're encouraging that you kind of get to know each other all over again from the very beginning. Your likes, your dislikes, like genuinely having an interest in getting to know each other, like deep down, like your, as I said, your likes, your dislikes, like stuff that you've not revealed to anyone. Yeah, look, in the past, angels are showing me that there was a lot of deception. I'm hearing little lies, white lies in this connection, like just not being honest with regards to where this connection was going, feelings, and yeah, okay. There was an ex as well that I feel like this could even be the person that you walked away from, but there was an ex that was in your life as well that was really causing a stir with this connection, and you really had to release this ex, cut them out of your life in order for this connection to bloom and blossom into what it could potentially be here, okay? This was an ex. I'm actually picking up on, like, I don't know if I can say the word, but like a really toxic environment. I'm going to leave it at that. I think you know what I'm implying to here. This is someone that was not nice, didn't treat you properly here, okay? But like that look split in the deck is like, once you release this ex, this reconciliation was going to come back in, okay? You met this person for a reason. You felt like they saved you, and that is because they are your soulmate. Like, genuinely, you can't make this stuff up. This reconciliation is coming back in, something to do with you removing an ex out of your life. Yeah, look, and that card came out again, and there is the spiritual card that I keep saying, that you've influenced them. Thank you, angels. I love when they clarify things, but they're just clarifying what I was saying here, okay? And look, there's flirt and calling in your soulmate, okay? Angels are saying this is something that you can start getting excited for. So let's get 1 or 2 more cards out of this deck. 1 or 2 cards out of this deck. We're also getting air sign, guys. This keeps coming out as well in the reading. So that is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And yeah, we're getting the divine masculine has air sign in their charts here, okay? As I said, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But they're really wanting to come in. Yeah, look, this is someone you're not in communication with at the moment. No contact, no communication, frozen silence, like no action. But there is going to be a reunion happening, and I'm hearing it was as simple as just getting that ex out of your life. Look, communication is coming in. So guys, I'm going to leave the reading there. I was going to do a full reading, but this is really linking into a few readings I've done this morning, so I think I might just call it a day with the readings, because the same message keeps coming out.